Hello lovelies, hope you guys are doing great. All right, my unique divas, I greet you from wherever you are. For today's tutorial, we're teaching how to make this Zara cap. You know we have many designs of Zara cap, but a subscriber sent a picture to me and said please that I should create this design on my channel. So without taking your time, let's move straight to the tutorial. All right, so guys, this is the Zara cap base and I put elastic at the back. I won't be teaching this here, how to achieve this design. The link is on my bio if you want to learn how to achieve this design. So for the design, I'll be using this fabric and the length measures 36 inches by 7 inches width, okay? The length is the stretchy part, which is 36 inches. So you'll be sewing it down the way I placed it, all right? So after sewing it down, I'll be inserting this foam. This is half-inch foam, half-inch, and the length is 35 inches by 2.5 inches width. So I'll be placing this foam inside my fabric. You understand? You'll be sewing the wrong side of the fabric and then turn it out while the right side face you. So I'm done sewing it and even inserting it, and this is the outcome. So next thing I'll be doing now is to form that design. Guys, want to learn this Zara cap? The link is on my description box. I already have it on my channel. So I'll be placing it this way. To achieve the design, you can use any fabric, whether stretchy or non-stretchy, is permitted. So I'll be placing it this way and I'll be tacking down with my needle and thread, okay? So after tacking it down this way, I will do something on the other side, but I'll be forming the design first before tacking the other way around. Please, this tutorial is a brief one, but if you pay attention, you grab it very fast. It's very easy. So I'll be folding it this way to achieve that twist, that what I call it twist ruffle in front. Yeah, that's twist, that's round twist, yes, in front. So I'll be folding it this way until you reach the end of the fabric. Please guys, if you don't want the twist to be so high like this, okay, what you'll be doing is you increase. You can use 1/4 inch foam. We have foam they call 1/4 inch. You can use that foam. It won't be too big like this. Or you can reduce the width of this foam. Remember, my own width is 7 inches, Abby. Sorry, the width of my foam is 2.5 inches. So you can reduce your foam to 2 inches. All right. So you continue to roll it down this way and using your pin to hold it. Please, for new people that joined us, the new members, kindly subscribe to my channel. This channel will be helpful to you by God's grace. And for my returning subscribers, I know I love you all. You guys are the MVP. I love you. All right. So you continue to fold like this until you get to the end of the fabric. You can see it, right? So once you get here, just remove small foam so it won't be too fluffy. And after doing that, I'll be attaching it the same way I did the other side of the fabric using your needle and thread, okay? Please, if you have not joined our WhatsApp group, kindly do so. The link is on the description box, or you shout the number up in the screen. See that number there on this screen? Shout me off. I will send the link to you. All right, guys. So you can see I'm done tacking the edges of this ruffle or this twist. Yes, this twist. Sorry. So next thing I'll be doing now is to tack this twist, because I just used pin to hold it. All right. So I'm going to tack it. I have two ways of tacking. Just watch what I'll be doing. Use a needle and thread to tack this way. This is the first method. You will tack here, bring it up. All right. When you bring it up, you now tie it and cut out. You understand? You tie and cut out. This a method. Then this what you just did here. After doing it, you can remove your pin. Okay. So you can use this method to tack this down. Like you do this, so you can see this point. You can tack down and cut off, tie, tack, cut off, tack, cut off. Or you'll be doing this method. See, once you put your needle through here, you hold it down. You understand? After dragging it down, you take it up again. Then once you reach up, you now pass your needle through this method. The bottom of your needle, you use it, you pass it through the hole there. See what I'm doing? That's the bottom, not the tip. not the tip of your needle, you pass it through here and you continue your tacking. That same way you tacked, you continue that same process, okay? That's what I mean. Then you tack as usual. So these are the two ways of tacking. And you can see I'm done tacking mine. This is the outcome. So guys, next now we're doing now is for the back design. And I cut out this fabric. The length measures 9 inches by 6 inches width. I cut it 6 pieces. 6 pieces. So I'll be folding it this way. You can see the right side, it will be inside, while the rough side will be facing you. Then sew it down. All right, I'm done tacking everything, and I'll be inserting this 3 inches crinoline. 3 inches crinoline, and I'll be inserting it this way. Watch the way I'll be inserting my crinoline. Guys, please, I no need pieces, cutting your crinoline into pieces. You can insert this way. Insert the whole fabric inside the crinoline like this. Then cut off the tip of the crinoline. Then measure out the quantity, the length of the crinoline that will be in that fabric and cut it out. I don't know if you understand me. So this is another way of inserting your crinoline inside your fabric. If you enjoy what you are seeing, kindly like this video. Please support your girl by liking this video. And if you find any of my videos helpful, don't hesitate to like. Also share it to your friends. If you have not joined our WhatsApp group, you saw what you heard me earlier. Kindly shout that number up on the screen or join through the link on the description box. Okay, we do some trainings there. Everything is not about teaching on YouTube. At times we rub minds together on that WhatsApp group. All right, so you can see the way I'm forming gathers in this this design. So I'm trying to form half bow. Understand me? Half. So you're going to do your running stitch this way. This design is quite easy. And if you don't want your design to be too long, reduce the length. Remember, the length of mine is 9 inches. You can reduce yours to 8 inches or to 7 inches. Remember, it's all about creativity. All right, so this is the 6 pieces, and next now we're doing now to join it is that first one. You did a running stitch there. Pass your needle there again. Pass it through there again. Then drag it very well. Okay. Once you drag it very well, everything will come together in place, and you have your design. You can see this design is quite easy. I call this 6-in-1 half bow. Yes. So you can place this on top of your Zara cap. Or another idea, if you have your turban, if you are good in designing your turban, you can as well create this design and place on your turban cap base. It is a design, yes. This particular thing I did at the back of this Zara cap can be placed on your turban cap. All is about creativity. So what I'll be doing now is to use my needle and thread to hold this down. And after doing that, this is the outcome. Yes, do you love what you're seeing, guys? You can see how beautiful it is. But next now we're doing is to use my petal rose to cover it up. You can use any applique, you can use any rose, anything that will beautify it more, just to close up that part. Or you can as well use your crinoline and as well form another design there. It's all about creativity. So guys, I'll be tacking it this way, and once I'm done tacking it down, I'll also be using my applique to design it. So guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Yes, remember I said if you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe to my channel and like this video. If you have not joined Unidiverse family, you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. So guys, thanks for staying up to this time. I love you all. See you next time. Bye.